and move on, just like Taylor Swift tells us to. So, all right, let's get prepared for our practice, shall we? Take a few moments to get yourselves and your pets, if they're with you, settled into a really comfortable sitting position. Take your time. Most pets prefer comfortable, familiar things like their favorite bed or a blanket that they love. So just do your best to create something very settling, relaxing, safe for them. When all of you are nestled in and you're feeling ready to meditate, please go ahead and close your eyes. Let's begin with deep, full breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Maybe you notice your pets do that with you. Perhaps you could just hear Violet. She took a deep sigh with me too. They love to hear our breath settle like this. It really gives them that same calming signal. So a few more. Inhale. Exhale. When it feels comfortable and right, you can breathe just through your nose to allow your posture to be tall, yet soft, stable. I like to imagine a big, tall oak tree sitting rooted, stable, connected to the earth, and yet expansive and free. And just like my dogs, if your pets choose to leave during the practice or become a bit distracting, just let them do their thing. They'll come around to the practice, or they'll just be in a different space from where you're at, but still be feeling the intention of this wonderful experience, of the energy that we cultivate, the calm that builds inside of you. They're very much aware of all of that, no matter where they are. Relaxing all your facial muscles, your shoulders, your arms, low back. Scanning from head to toe, noticing if there's any place that's calling your attention today. Maybe there's some sensation, warmth. Make any adjustments you need and breathe into that place. It's calling for some extra love, a little bit extra letting go. Continue long, deep breaths, filling the bottom of the lungs so you really feel the belly expand as each breath comes in and out. And now, as you continue breathing deeply like this, continue allowing the body to settle in more and more. Let's simply observe our thoughts. Just become aware of each of them as they come through your mind. Just begin to notice, observe. Do your best not to attach to any of the thoughts as they come and they go. Rather, just watching them like clouds moving through the sky. They come in and they move out. Gentle, easy. Just observe. shift your attention to the one who is observing the coming and going of the thoughts. Who or what is the observer of these thoughts? Just notice. Notice how all these thoughts are visitors. They're temporary. They come in and they drift away. They are not you. They cannot be you. Because then when a thought vanished, so would you. You are the stillness that gives rise to it all. What you are and where you will always find peace is in this stillness. Simply because we've made it such a habit to think continuously, this flow, this never-ending flow of thoughts, we create our identity from it. And we don't even realize that we're doing that. So as a result, we experience stress, worries, fear, regret, shame. The whole roller coaster, the multitude of emotions. But finding peace, finding stillness, is the practice of going back and simply becoming aware that you are having thoughts. Every time you become aware of this, that you are having the thoughts, you're actually reminding yourself that you are not your thoughts. You are that which the thoughts arise from, and then they go, and then they come, and then they go. That silent present, that timeless, boundless, eternal presence. That's your essential self. That's your true nature. So right now, as we sit and we observe the thoughts, do your best, again, not to attach to any, just watch them. Staying established in this point, this perspective of the observer. Perhaps you can perceive right now the only time a thought stays with us is when we're holding it. We're engaging with it. Yet another reason why meditation can be so helpful is it gives us a chance to just simply work with, to notice these thoughts, all of these thoughts, thousands. So continue to play and just notice as each of them comes into the mind with that very next breath. Let it move away. Let it drift off. They come and they go. Are you able to notice the thoughts? And are you able to notice that which is observing the thoughts? Establish yourself there. Just watching. And notice how peaceful, comfortable, how open this perspective is. If a particular thought lands within you and starts to linger around, hang out, just imagine your breath bundling around this thought itself. And as you exhale, send it away. Release. Let go of that worry, that concern, that hesitation. Notice how easily and willingly your deeper self will reestablish itself right there as peace, as being, just being. When we establish one's self in this space of beingness, a deeper connection with an animal is possible. So right now, right here, for the next 2 minutes, spend as much time as you can simply being with your pet, no matter where they are. Just be in this space with an open, present heart. Let go of each thought as it comes, just like the clouds. to notice the observer like this. Notice the thoughts that we're having, but not identifying with them as us. This practice of meditation gives us a chance for 15-20 minutes or so to just watch. And that practice, that awareness in and of itself permeates through our whole day, our whole lives. It has more of an impact on us than we even realize. And it helps us so much to let go of anything that's troubling us, anything that feels stuck. In fact, it is not. So remember that you can come back to this practice just like this anytime. It takes merely a moment, merely a breath. Again, feeling that very special connection with your animal companion, feeling that deep in your heart as we close with an Om all together. Breath in. When you're ready, you can slowly let your eyes open. Sometimes the eyes don't really feel like opening. Maybe you notice that too. Namaste, Benny. Namaste, Kim. Namaste, all of you. Let's take a moment to sense how we're feeling now. Perhaps a bit lighter, perhaps a little less stress or tension. It's true. Most of the time, just taking a few minutes to intentionally breathe deeply can provide a significant release of stress that we're holding on to. Sure, oftentimes we face stressful circumstances that we are not able to change or avoid, but we can influence the way that the circumstances affect us. Admittedly, I don't claim for this to be easy. Even knowing this very well, I often struggle with interpreting and processing all of life's challenges. But the thing is, the more quickly we can learn to shake it off and move on from each conflict or upset, worry, disappointment, the happier and more free we will live our lives. So, before we conclude our meditation today, I invite you to join me in a short exercise. My husband and I have been doing Qigong with our community on the weekends. And last Sunday, during our practice, the teacher guided us in a shaking activity to transform our stress and our worries into vital energy. As the group did the exercise, I looked around the room at all the wiggling people and realized that this is exactly what our pets naturally and instinctively do all the time. They are actually quite experts in transforming stress into vital energy and letting it go. So I invite you to join me in this quick exercise to shake off our worries in that same way. So you can do this from a sitting position that you're already in, or feel free to stand up if that's more comfortable. We're just going to bring our arms out to the sides and kind of puff up your wings. And we're simply going to shake our body, kind of starting at the crown of the head, feeling the face and the facial muscles, and the cheeks and the ears. While I speak, it's a little bit harder to do that. But while you're not speaking, you can allow the lips to relax, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, and eventually the hands. And moving down the body, the torso, the hips, the legs. If you're standing, kind of stomping the feet into the ground. If you're sitting, just pushing your knees and your ankles into the earth, into your mat, into your bed. And just continue, you can close your eyes and just continue to shake like this a little bit. Noticing the way that it energizes. It really does bring up that vital force, that prana within us. It's also very detoxifying. It's stimulating to the system, to the lymph, helping the immune system to potentially work a little bit better, the digestive system the same, even the respiratory system as we breathe in and out deeply and kind of dislodge anything that's stuck within us. Your pets may think this is a little bit strange, so just let them do their thing. They're wondering why you're doing what they usually do. Now you can shake a little more vigorously if you'd like, if it's comfortable. Shaking your lips a little bit. And even like a horse, you'd release and just let those cheeks shake around. Benny just stood up and gave a good shake as well. It's just natural for them, that transition, that letting go. 15 more seconds or so. Give it a good shake. Let it go. Shake out the hands. And now just being still for a moment as you allow your arms to relax down. Maybe you can feel that vibrating. I certainly can. Now just imagine as if your fingers were 10 inches long, washing the face, as it's called in Qigong, just energetically moving over the face, across the head, the back and down, and then shake it off. Again, releasing anything that the mind is holding on to, anything that's stuck, any anxiety, worries, apprehension, anything that you're unsure of. One more time. Anything that has taken residence for too long in your mind, just let that go right here and now. One more deep breath in and let it go out as a sigh. Very nice. Well, hopefully that felt really good to you too. I'm all abuzz. I can definitely feel it. And I thank you, every single one of you, wonderful souls, for meditating with us today and for shaking it off together. Our hope is that you've been reminded that you, yes, you, have innumerable tools right there within you to manage through the ever-changing journey of life and all the struggles that come along with it. And we are here to walk alongside you and support you in every way that we can. Please keep in mind that you can meditate with Round Glass Live every day on the app or on the website, roundglass.com. We look forward to meditating with you together, friends, next week again. Namaste. Enjoy.